Melar's Maze. Long ago, a powerful wizard by the name of Melar created a talisman of lore that enhances the wearer's understanding of magic. It is rumored that Melar hid the talisman in an underground laboratory at the heart of his maze. Fearing it might be stolen by the evil minions of Zargon, as you search for the talisman, beware of many traps and deadly monsters. Welcome to RP Gamepire, and more importantly, to another amazing quest adventuring by the amazing four heroes Izar, Alda, Raceland, and Wisp, as they venture further into the labyrinth in seek of the wizard's talisman of lore, which lay hidden and probably stolen by the minions of Zargon, and we're going to pretty much relinquish it, acquire it, well, to aid us in our future adventures. And who knows what else we might seek out there, but we've been warned that now there's much more hidden traps and more secret doorways. So let the adventures begin, and more importantly, Izar will begin his turn, and let's see what he's going to do first. So he's going to first, before he moves and decides to move, actually, you know what, he's going to search, and as he searches, oh, he finds the heroic brew. All right, so, and let's take note of that. He is heroic. All right, and now he's going to roll to see how far he moves in 10. 10 is, well, 10 is not bad at all. So we'll see what he does. 1, 2, 3, 4. He decides to open the door, and as he opened it, 5. Ooh, he has a decision to make. He could go right, or he could go left. And I can't use an action to search, So he might take a risk for, there might be a trap somewhere here. Alright, so he did so far 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. Seems like he dodged it. There's nothing else that happened. So now the next one to take their action is Alda. And Alda will also take the chance and seek out treasure. What do you know? Hazard. Suddenly a stone beneath your feet gives way. You fall into a shallow hole. Oh my god, she probably fell down the stairs, for all you know. She loses 1 body point, ending your turn, and you may climb out and move normally on your next turn. Okay, so basically for 2 turns she's been rendered obsolete. So let's take that to Alda. Alda takes 1 damage. She goes from 7 to 6. Alright, that wasn't too bright of you. And she ends her turn right there. So now it's gonna be Wisp's turn. And let's see what Wisp will do. And Wisp, okay, potion of strength. I like that. I like that. Let's see, and always take note of what's going on. Ooh, Wisp is kind of strength. Alright. That gets put aside. So, and she will roll to see how far she moves, and 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She'll stop right there because there's like a blockage right here. You can't see, sorry for the lighting, but you could see right there. Here, let's move the camera here. I'm sorry for that. I just happened to notice now that the camera wasn't even properly aligned. So we're gonna have it like this. We'll be centered on the heroes right here as they try to make their way here. So let's push it a little bit back just to give a little bit more notice here. Sorry for that. All right. Okay. So now it's going to be, well, Raceland's turn, and Raceland will also search. Something good, something good. Okay, potion of defense. I like that. I like that, Raceland. Only dwarves. Only dwarves. Oof. Raceland is also has 2 defense potions. And you can only use 1 at a time. Raceland, you know that. Alright, so Raceland will roll to see where it moves in 6. How far it moves? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The end their turn right now and right here, and Zargon can't do much, and that eerie feel kind of ends everything. Alda will just happen to get out of the, well, she climbed back up the stairs. She fell into that misery. And now it's going to be, well, Izar's turn. And let's see what Izar does as he decides to actually not wait for Alda and open the door. Well, that's kind of awkward. Looks around, peeks into the room, and nothing there. So he rolls, and he has a 9. So he's going to come right here. Ooh, I'm sure there's a surprise somewhere here. Should I search for trap? 2, 3. He'll stop right here, and he'll search the room for treasure. Well, he's going to seek out treasure. Let's see what happens. He finds potion of healing, and I like that, Izar. Well, we're going to need it, because we have no clue what's waiting for us here. And heal. Alright. I think the heroes are just becoming mightier and mightier. Alright. And now that ends his turn. So you know what? It's going to be Wisp's turn. Wisp 4. 1, 2, 3. She's gonna go right here, but she feels kind of awkward, so she's gonna search the room for any traps. And Zargon laughs, and there is no traps. So now it's Raceland's turn. And Raceland moves in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Old wise wizard searches for hidden doors. And all they know, a magical key appears. And it is, well, Melar's key. They happen to find it, but it vanishes in Raceland's hand. But as it vanishes, the chair moves aside. And it secretly reveals in their presence a hidden door. Amazingly so. Alright. And with that, they're all excited. But now it ends there, and it is Zargon's turn. And Zargon can't do much. But the heroes have pretty much found a secret passage, which is amazing. And now it's the hero's turn. And you know what? We're going to let Alda go first. Hopefully she can make it far. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Alright. Let's bring this a little bit closer here. Okay. Or we could bring it this way. Sorry for this. Camera shaking. Alright. So let's see what the heroes will do from here. So, okay. So, I don't think Izar wants to wait. Neither does he want to search for any treasure or anything like that. He wants to move in. So, he has 7. So he's going to go 1, 2, open the door, look inside. Well, to his surprise, Izar is pretty much welcomed by orcs who are shocked to find him into the room, and he waits without any hesitation. He goes after the first, as he's able to do that, and he amazingly rolls 4 dice. So let's see what he does as damage. He does 3 damage, and well, conveniently so, the orc won't bother to roll defense because they roll 2. So he slaughters this one, and that ends his turn. And now it's going to be Wisp turn, and Wisp, she's gonna actually no, Wisp is gonna take dark form. Alright, before she does demon form, sorry. And that is to remind that she has that. And she's gonna move into, sorry about that, 6 reroll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's just gonna wait right here. She's not gonna bother opening that door. Rayson's gonna come in and also move 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's gonna stand right for 5. You know what? I'm gonna wait. Let him be the battering ram. Okay, now it's Zargon's turn. And well, Alda is way behind there. As you can see, she's right there, making her way there. She got slowed down. Now it's Zargon's turn. And the first orc will just run toward the barbarian and roll its amazing 3 dice. And it has 1 hit. And don't forget, Izar defends with 3 now. And he managed to easily defend that. The second orc, without delay, moves 1, 2, 3, 4 right here. Alright. And also attacks and does 2 damage. Izar rolls to defend and conveniently only defends 1 and will take 1 damage. So he goes from 8 to 7. And that does for that. And now it's the hero's turn. So Izar, without delay, takes his swinging great battle axe and does 1 damage. Oh, you're superb. And now the orc can easily defend that and does. That ends his turn. Wisp will try to attack that orc and does 1 damage also. Oh, what's going on here? And he defends very well. Raistlin attacks with his staff, 1 die, and does damage. And the orc tries to defend and doesn't defend. Raistlin with his staff does the impossible. Alright. Way to go, Raistlin. Way to go. Now, well, Alda sees and hears all the commotion, tries to make her way quickly there, and not even close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She has made herself enter that room. Now that orc, Zargon's turn, will attack again Izar and does 1 damage. Alright. And Izar will defend and defends. Whew, by 1. Lucky. You're swinging dices. Now it is Izar's turn. Retaliation, I call it. And 1 damage. Ooh, that's terrible. And easily defends well. That's not good. That's not good at all. So, Wisp has no line of sight, by the way, and neither does Raistlin. So, before anything else, Alda will move in, and Alda will try to get a piece of the action right here with this orc, and will also roll the 4 dice. And does 3 damage, and at this point, no point to roll for the orc, because the orc cannot defend against that. And the orc dies a horrible death. Well done to the group. So, now it's Wisp and Raislin's turn, because they couldn't take a shot. So, she will search You know what? So she will search the room, and as she searches the room, she finds on, well, she finds on the alchemist's bench, which is right here. She found a potion that, you know, pretty much heals 2 vitality, and she uses it on her, you know, she launches it pretty much at Izar, and Izar will just heal up his damage at this point, and he's well enough. Now Raistlin will search, because we haven't had a good experience, so we'll search. Whew, potion of healing. Potion of healing. Okay, I think we have enough healings and this and that. It'd be nice to get some gold. Look at this. Healing. Okay. Now that we did that, it is, well, Zargon's turn, and Zargon doesn't do much. And now the heroes have a decision to make. They go there or there. Now we know from prior experience this is the hallway. The heroes know that, so they've searched the labyrinths and the catacombs much to know that. So they don't want to go into another room for another surprise, so they'll go seek out what awaits them in the hallway. And from there they'll decide what they'll do. Alright, so it's going to be Izar's turn, as usual. And Izar rolls a 7. He turns around. Follow me! 1, 2, 3. And oof, scary. So he peeks out, and he's gonna 4. He's gonna risk it right here. And as he comes out, he reveals that pretty much there's a doorway right here, and there's a doorway right here that he didn't see so well from peeking out the door, but there's a doorway right here too. And he's going to stand there, and he's going to do a search for traps, because we don't want any surprises. And at this point, nothing gets revealed. So it's going to be Aldo's turn. On a great roll. 1, 2, 3. She's going to stop right here. Oof, which way to go, which way to go. Well, Wisp rolls, and she just manages to squeeze through. She came here. Let's see what Raistlin does. Raistlin will just remain here and await the decision by Izar. So, a decision the heroes have to make, and let's see what happens. So, the heroes roll 7. Izar rolls a 7. Zargon couldn't do it. 1, 2, and he says, "Be damned! Open the door." And to his shock, you know, as he opens the door, he finds an ugly-looking, creepy zombie glooming at him and ready to attack. So he finishes his movement and walks in on the zombie and readies an attack. Let's see what will happen. Alright, so we have roll 4. That's 2 damage. And the zombie defends with 3 dice. And doesn't defend too well. And crushes, its flesh gets ripped. Alright. Well done. And now, well done is a dead end. Well, someone can search. It's getting scary. We're taking risk with no traps. All the healing potions, we're not worried. All the screams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know what she's doing. Search for secret doorways. And as she does that, she reveals. And to her success, she has revealed a secret doorway right here. What do you know? Alright, so let's get these allies and the heroes a little bit closer, as they say. And let's see what awaits them further in. Alright, let's fix that for them. And it seems like the heroes are getting further into this catacombs, and they, let's see. Alright, so we're gonna wisp. Wisp will just move in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it's Raislin's turn. Oof. He just teleports. Alright. And he just walked super fast, alright? And with our roll, okay, so now it's Zargon's turn. But nothing happens. Whew. Okay, I have to move this now. Because, well, the heroes are moving there. Or we could bring this right here. Right? And let's just move this like this. Alright. So, now that we did that, let's see what can possibly happen next. As it is, well, we see now better. It is Izar's turn. 4, what do you know? 1, opens the door. Okay, 2, 3, and as he steps out, he sees a skeleton glaring down at him, which he cannot move to or do anything. So he's gonna search for at least, well, can't search for treasures in the hallway. Kind of odd to find any there. Izar. So he's gonna instead search for traps, and as he searches for traps, Zargon warns him there's a trap right here, buddy. So, well, it's good to know. And only really Aldar can do anything about it, unless someone wishes to, you know, release the trap and take damage. So, which is not going to happen. So now it's Alda's turn. And Alda will just, well, she can't do anything. She's not beside the trap to pretty much stop the trap. So the trap is still there. And the other two will just wait it out in that room. And I don't think they want to search or anything like that. So they're going to wait. So now it's Zargon's turn. And Zargon will just move in the skeleton. As the skeleton comes closer, it swings 2 dices and does 1 hit to Izar. And Izar will defend. No, he does not. He takes damage. Great, Izar. Great. And he's back to 7. Alright. So, now it's the hero's turn. So what Izar will do first, he'll go out swinging. Alright. Which is kind of rightfully so. And by the way, as Alda looks back, she notices that this is right here. So the heroes can't push too far back. Alright, so what Izar, what pretty much Izar will do, he will swing first at the ugly skeleton. And does 2 damage. And the skeleton defends with 2. And doesn't defend, and it will die horrible death. And now it's going to be Izar's turn. Izar will try to move aside, so, well, that 4 is good enough. He'll just step right here, and will Alda come in to take care of the trap. Alda will just step that 1, and there's a trap right here, and he actually successfully handles the trap and clears the trap for its allies. Alright, so whoosh, and just know that everything is fine there right now. So now it's... this is the dangerous part. Alright, we don't know what's waiting on the other side of the hallway. But we gotta make sure that everybody moves along. So let's move Wisp. And Wisp moves 10. Wow. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. She hears some creepy noises going on the other side, but she doesn't know what it is. Wizard, hurry up. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now... Zargon's turn. Okay, nothing but mumbling juddery. So it's Izar's turn, and Izar rolls 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alda's turn. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And as Alda looks on the other side, because now pretty much looks down the hallway, and she sees nothing there. Interestingly so. And let's keep this right here, which we have space because we don't want to block the hallway that's going to be there. And it seems like this hallway is now blocked, so who knows what's awaiting for the heroes as they, you know, pretty much go that way. Sargon's turn. All they hear is... that doesn't mean anything. So Izar moves in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. As it comes here, it looks around, and with its eerie concern and worry, it sees... he sees a mummy, and that brings concern. And that mummy senses this presence. But before he could do anything, Alda moves in. It doesn't do much. Now it's Wisp's turn. And Wisp, on the other hand, rushes in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sorry for that. And as it comes there, it happens to notice that this is right here, and there is actually a doorway right here. Amazingly so. The heroes, I think, have located the door without much hassle. So let's see what happens and transpires then. But now it is Raceland's turn. Raceland, well, it's not that eager to move that far, so Raceland will move here. And now it's the mummy's turn, and the mummy can pretty much move, and Zargon moves it in 4. Not far. 1, 2, 3, and 4, but enough to attack Izar. And now it attacks with 3 attack die. And if it does 1 damage, Izar will try to defend, and he does. Alright. And now it's Zargon's turn, much more as it is, and he cannot do anything more. But the thing is now, Izar wants vengeance, but the mummies are very defensible, and they have good body points. So let's see what he could do. So he does 2 damage. Okay, and the mummy defends with 4. And only defends 1, so there's still 1 damage that sticks. And the mummy has 4 vitality. Or, 2 body points and 4 defense it rolls. So it's still alive. So what Izar will do now, he'll try to move away. So to give an opportunity. And there's no attack of opportunity, I don't know why. But okay, so he's going to move just here. So Alda can move in. And Alda will gladly move in, and Alda will also come out swinging. Mad, as they say. And, let's not be pushy here. Okay, so, and does 1 damage. 1 damage, look at that. If that was the mummy defending, it will defend so well. And the mummy doesn't defend, the mummy dies. Awkwardly. Dwarfs. Alright. That settles that. So Racing is going to try to move in a little bit more closer to Wisp. And that door will stay the way it is. So 7, Alright. It's Zargon's turn. Then the heroes, and the heroes' Izor will just try to move in here. And then we got, just try to follow me on this thought. Zargon's turn again. And nothing really happens per se. So, and the heroes are looking down the hallway and they see nothing coming there. And slowly they're coming to a dead end. Zargon's turn, but Izor will do his turn now. 5, and Izor will just come here and prepare himself. Zargon's turn again, but before that, we're gonna get Alda moving in, and now it's the hero's turn again. Let's see what they're gonna do, so we don't know what awaits us there. Oh, he has a perfect move of 11. He's gonna open that door. He wants to see, and what's the finale? So, what a shocker and what a surprise for the heroes. Let's bring that in so you can see a little bit better what's happening here. So now the heroes have pretty much, well, Izor has opened the door, and this is what has awaited him, and he can't move far into the room, even though he could have, with the way he has set up his movement in that role, or his legs are fast moving. So now he came in here, but before he's going to attack, he's going to drink, and he could do that at any time. He's going to drink his heroic potion, and that heroic potion prepares him to do 2 attacks. Alright, and he's going to do 2 attacks. He's going to try to attack those 2 skeletons. So the first attack, he's going to come swing at this one straight up, you know, and let's see what he does. And he does amazingly 2 damage, and the skeleton at this point defends with 2 dice. So, and it doesn't defend at all, and this skeleton crumbles. And now he comes swinging again. Amazing slow. Izor the Barbarian. Alright, and ooh, at this point there's 3, and it's an automatic death. Alright, Izor, way to go. So now he finished his turn. Whew, we could do a sweep here. God, these heroes are amazing. So, let's see. Alda's gonna come, and she's gonna try to come rushing into the room. Well, things don't always go the way you want. So 3 right here. She lands right here. So we're gonna go for Raceland. Raceland. Okay, we're gonna get Wisp in there. Yeah, with damn dwarves. 1, 2, 3, 4. And she's gonna before she attacks, she seeks out what she has, and she has a potion of strength. And a potion of strength, if we remember, it allows you to roll 2 extra combat dice. You know, the next time you attack, which is right now, and she can drink it at any time. So she's going to pretty much use that, and she's going to try it with her 3 dices. That makes it 5 dices. 4, 5 to just destroy this zombie. And 1. Wow, 1. Okay, so this zombie rolls 3 defense, and amazingly so, she kills it. No comments. Wow, okay. Things can happen. Things can happen, as they say. Alright. So now it is Raceland's turn. Dwarfs. Okay, Alda, it's okay. Raceland moves in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And he will use the genie against the mummy. And the genie spell pretty much allows him 3, 4, and 5, and he does only 2 damage. Wow. And the mummy defends and defends easily. Wow, okay. The mummy did kind of well there. No, actually, wait a minute, the mummy cannot defend against the magic spell. Sorry, so the mummy dies at this point because that was a spell. It has a mind point at 0, cannot defend against magic. It dies. Raceland says so. My magic powers are unmatched. I agree. Sorry on that. Now it's Zargon's turn. This zombie will just rush in and attack pretty much Izar. And does 1 damage. Izar will use his 3 dice and doesn't defend. Okay, Izar. Where's Izar? Izar. Remember. He's 6 vitality. Okay. 6 vitality. And now it is Izar's turn, and they say revenge is sweet. There's Zargon. And that's 2 damage right there against, for the zombie, which has 1 vitality but has 3 defense. And doesn't defend at all. It dies horribly. And what do you know? The heroes have done well. The heroes have cleared this room. And they've gone one room to another, and they kind of got lucky here and there, I might say. And the foes are getting a little bit stronger, I might add, defensively at least. But the heroes are just mighty with all the potions they have acquired, and they can carry through from quest to quest. And also the demon form, everything kind of puts together. And the fact that they were able to early on buy the battle axe by saving some money and not vesting into anything else has made them really powerful. So says Izar. Now that they're in this room, Rayson will search the room, and he has found in this room, as he searches the room, he has found the treasure of Melar, which is the talisman of lore. It basically increases for one of the heroes their mind points against magic. So this is very good, very, very important, I think, as Zargon will become enraged and more powerful. So we have obtained this artifact. We'll keep it right here to remind that it is something. So, okay, so he, the one is gonna wear it. Well, mind point for Izar is 2, Wisp is 5, Raceland is 6, Alda is 3. Whew. You know what? I'm gonna give it silly as it is to Izar. And he's gonna go from 2 to 3, and he's just getting all stronger. And at this point, you know what? As they just happen to finish their amazing quest, he will rejuvenate with his rest. The heroes have made it. They have found the talisman, and more and more important, they're now going to leave this labyrinth with the artifact they happen to find, which is a rare artifact, by the way. I hope you enjoyed this adventure with RPG Gamepire. I hope you subscribe, and I hope you come back for the next adventure as the Amazing Four seek further into the labyrinth, catacombs, or dungeons.